talk to you about how to build business credit with Uline. $500,000 maximum trade line, and you have an easy approval, no personal guarantee, no fee. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Studio Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you are to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about how to build business credit with Uline. And the maximum limit you can get with your trade line is $500,000. And the cool thing here is that it's easy approval, no personal guarantee, no fee. What we need to talk about when we talk about Uline, this is a vendor that we have rated 10 over 10 in our analysis. We have actually reviewed other players in the show, and we have scored Uline 10 over 10. Uline reports to Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Equifax, and CreditSafe. And you pay no fee to become a Net 30 vendor. There are some vendors out there that require you to pay a fee, such as, for example, you have Wise Business Plans. They require you to pay $99 a year. But for Uline, the fee is $0. And Uline carries so many useful products that we just believe that they will fit into the business model of all companies in the United States. Whether it is a startup or an established business, you would find something relevant in Uline's catalog. And their customer service, fantastic. They are very easy to work with. And the cool thing here is that you have a large catalog of products. Everything from bags to boxes to anesthetic. You have foam, gloves, janitorial, labels, mailers, packing list envelopes, paper wrap, to peanuts and dispensers, right? Strapping, stretch wrap, tape, tubes, wipers. So here you have it. You have a large constellation of products that you can use in your business. And so if you want to see more information about the products and services that Uline can provide, I want you to go to the link that we have on the screen right now. This will sort of elaborate more on the diversity, on the depth and breadth of their product portfolio. The cool thing we love about Uline is that they are constantly innovating. Honestly, we've been following this company for many, many years now, and they constantly innovate in terms of their value chain, in terms of the products they offer. That is just excellent. So now let me give you the step-by-step. So in today's conversation, I'm explaining to you how to build business credit with Uline, right? Maximum limit in your trade line, $500,000, easy approval, no personal guarantee required, and no fee required. First, you need to get organized. When we speak about getting organized, we're not speaking about just sorting out things in your office. No, if you want to get a trade line, a business trade line with Uline, first of all, you got to be incorporated. First, you got to operate from the United States or Canada. You need to have an EIN, an employer identification number. That's just the basics, right? And third, make sure that you forget about the word sole proprietorship. If you want to get a teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini small trade line from Uline, let's say 500, then remain a sole proprietorship. But if you're interested in getting a big trade line, you want to get $500,000, 100,000, 200,000, you need to incorporate. You need to change the legal structure of your business. You need to become a corporation, a C Corp, an S Corp, an LLC, an LP, anything but a sole proprietorship. And you really have to pay attention to, once you have those, you need to create business bank accounts, business credit cards, business savings accounts, whatever will show an independent observer that you are running your business separately from your personal affairs. And don't forget, because Uline, they pay attention when they review your application, they will ask for your business permits and licenses, especially if you operate in a heavily regulated industry. They want to see all those things before approving your credit line, right? For example, there is an organization called OSHA, right? The Office of Safety and Health Administration. So they pay attention to workplace safety. All right. So if you are regulated by OSHA and you don't have the right permits, the right licenses, Uline is going to see this as a business risk. So they may just disapprove you or decline your application. So pay attention to that. So at the end, one thing we always say on this show is that you want to be operationally, legally, financially, contractually, and fiscally separated from your personal affairs. That's what we call on this show the segregation test. Step number 2, you want to sign up with Uline. Okay, so you go on uline.com and you go to the sign up where you need to have an account with them. And I'm showing you on the screen right now. So first they ask you to put, if you're a new customer, you have to put your email, right? Your email, and then you click continue, and then you have to register. So they ask a few pieces of information about your business. So for example, they want to know how many employees you have at the location, right? This sort of helps them size up the company, have an idea of the scale of your operations. They want to have an idea of your operations, but also the geographical locations that you cover. So they want you to put the billing address. They want you to put your title, whether you are a founder, you are the CEO, you are a logistics manager, that kind of stuff. And then they want you to put your address, the address of the company's address. So you put everything that is important, and then in the next slide you can see that they're asking you here to put your phone number. So you put your phone number, your mobile if you want to. That's optional though, but it's kind of cool because sometimes Uline will get back to you. They will text you if they have discounts, if they have promos going on, or if your shipment is en route, right? They call it that way. Then they'll let you know. Then you put your email, you confirm your email, just basic stuff. You put your password, and then you hit submit. And once you hit submit, something will happen after next. They will actually say they'll give you a confirmation message saying, thank you for registering with us. What they will do is that they will review your account. So they will actually read the documentation. They might ask for additional info though. They might ask for things like your business plan, your articles of incorporation, the business licenses and permits I spoke about earlier. They might ask additional information, and they will notify you via email. Sometimes they might notify you via text message. That's what I said, via SMS. So this is why it was important for you to put that. And so you can see here, we're showing you the email confirmation that you will receive from Uline with your customer number. So you can see on the screen right now that they responded to our application. Again, this is not a real application. This is for illustrative purposes only, but they treat it as something for real, and they give us a customer number, and that's it. That's all you need. And once you have that, you can go to the next step. Next step is you need to get to know Uline. You want to familiarize yourself with the operations of this behemoth, this retail behemoth, this retail colossus. Okay, and this is step number 3. And the reason why you have to do that homework is that you need to understand exactly what they sell. Now, you might be telling me, oh, well, I have an idea. I know exactly what they sell. I've seen the pictures. I have the catalog. No, you do not know until you do the research, because the depth and breadth of their product catalog is amazing. So you want to familiarize yourself. You really want to deepen your knowledge of their catalog. So you can request a catalog. I'm showing this to you right now. Here is a link where you can request a catalog. I'm talking about a paper catalog, or you can just view it online. Okay, and what you want to do here is, and the reason why you want to request a catalog is that you want to have an idea of what they're offering, and you want to sync that offer with your own demand. What does your business need? What kind of products do you need? What kind of services do you need that Uline provides? And I'm talking about products that you use all the time, not something you use once in a while. No, the important things here is that recurrence. We want recurrence. We want operational efficiency, because if you use the same products all the time, then you can tell when and how to buy, I would say cost effectively, so that you save money. And you want to create an operating budget. We always mention that. Very important to have an operating budget because this is the financial statement, if you will. This is the recap. This is the tabular representation that allows you to know exactly where your money is going, right? And you can create it in Excel. Don't worry about having something complicated. No, you can have a quick Excel spreadsheet that shows on one end how much you want to spend on things like office supplies, safety supplies, and so on and so forth. So you want to have an operating budget. We do have another show about operating budget where I just elaborated more on that topic. You also want to explore bulk orders with Uline so you can save money. And once you have that, you also want to think about creating a projected expense data. So this is the kind of stuff that tells Uline how much you expect to spend in the next 5 years. 5 years? Who says 5 years? In the next 3 months, right? Or in the next 6 months. So the whole idea here is to have forward-looking statements. In other words, you want to project yourself in the future, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, and imagine how much you would spend. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We're also having a conversation today about how to build business credit with Uline. We are targeting a maximum credit limit of $500,000, and this is the maximum. And you have there is no personal guarantee required. There is no fee required. And step number 4, what you want to do here is you want to build a relationship. You want to establish a rapport with Uline. And there are several ways to do this. Of course, you're going to have to do the human part, but you first want to spend some ka-ching. You need to spend some ka-ching, some cash. All right? So you want to buy up to $1,000 worth of products over 90 days. Not 2 weeks, not 3 weeks. No, you want to buy over 90 days. You want to show consistency. You want to buy small quantities and you want to repeat the same pattern over and over and over and over. Okay, it's better to have several small purchases than having one large bulk purchase, because the whole idea here is to establish a pattern. You want to establish a pattern so they see that you are making payments. So you're buying and you're paying. You're buying and you're paying. So you are a good payer. Okay, and you want to take advantage of discounts and Uline's quick order feature. I'm showing you right now on the screen. The quick order feature is a great feature. You might want to peruse that when you have some time. You can also order over the phone. And the reason why you want to order over the phone is that you want to take a chance to cultivate a relationship with salespeople. You want to get to know them personally. I'm not saying go home with them, whatever. Don't get invited privately, but you want to have that relationship where it's no longer just a number or a name, but you can put a face onto that name. You can also visit your nearest store, your nearest Uline store, right? So we're showing right now on the screen the Uline locations. Okay, and I'm giving you another screenshot where you can see specific information about their address, whatever their locations, the addresses, and you can take note if you like. So we'll leave this on the screen for a few seconds. You can take some notes if you can see the store or the office that is close to where you live. Okay, so you can see all the locations where they are. So the bottom line for me here is that you want to actually establish that relationship. You want to go see them. You want them to see you. You want them to know you. Very important. And this is what's going to build the foundation of what you need. The foundation that will help you get the trade line that you need. I want to speak to you now about step number 5. You need to prepare a Net 30 application package. So the goal here, folks, I'm trying to contextualize today's conversation. We want to build credit, business credit with Uline. We want to receive a trade line from Uline, maximum $500,000. Of course, you may not qualify for $500,000, but it's always good to shoot for the amount your business needs, right? Don't ask for a humongous amount if you don't have the need. So how do you prepare that? Remember what I was telling you about the business plan? You need to have a business plan. You got to have an operating budget. Operating budget, I've already explained to you what it is. It's very simple. On one end, you have your expenses, and the other end, you have your revenue. It's kind of similar to your income statement, right? And then you can have your projected data. So things that tell Uline about your growth. All right. And when I speak about business plan or business and the operating budget and projected data, I'm speaking about a customized business plan. You want to have a bespoke business plan, a business plan that really fits into Uline. So when Uline vendors and salespeople, when they read it, they feel like, wow, this person is really talking to us. This company is talking to us. You want to have a business proposal. The whole idea here is to make sure when they read your business proposal, your business plan, your projected data, your operating budget, they feel like, oh, wow, we better extend this trade line, this limit to this company because it is a win-win for us, right? And you want to also attach your business references. I'm speaking about any banking institution that you have right now, other suppliers who can vouch for you, and some customers, some key customers. Okay, everything I've said, folks, everything from a business plan to operating budget to projected data to business proposal. You can do this yourself if you have the time, the resources, and the intellectual heft to get it done. If you have the expertise. If you don't, it's better that you outsource it. You can hire a local consultant. You can have a freelancer take care of it for you. You can buy software such as Enloop, Enloop, BizPlan, or LivePlan. Or you can even hire a company such as Wise Business Plans to help you do that. So once you have all that kind of information, you want to deliver a winning pitch. You want to deliver a captivating pitch. You want to pitch to Uline. You want to explain to them why it's a great idea for them to partner with you. And you can't do that through a few steps online, because online you're taken care of by an algorithm. You are being taken care of algorithmically. And you don't want that. You want to bring the human part back into the equation. This is why you want to visit a local store or the nearest Uline office and software. If you and store rather. So you want to visit a local store or the nearest Uline office. For us, it's very important based on our analysis that you prioritize the human element. So when you can do this over the phone, but it's better that you do it in person or at least via Zoom or any other kind of teleconference tool. The whole idea here is for you to present to them live the business plan and the pitch, that you're able to make the case for them to approve your trade line. You need to explain, and this is quintessential, you need to explain to them why this proposition is a win-win. It's a win-win proposition. In other words, it's not just you asking them to grant you credit, it's you telling them, hey, listen, you have this reason, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. This is why you want to work with me. This is why you want to work with my company, because not only are we growing, but we are also going to order a lot from you. And a lot of our orders will be consolidated with one or two suppliers. And we want you to be that supplier or one of those suppliers. This is how you make the case. Okay. And then you request a $500,000 trade line. You're not just going to request $500,000 and not have any proof to back it up, right? You want to back up your request with your financials and forecasted data. Very important. Everything from your balance sheet to your income statements to your statement of cash flows to your statement of owner's equity to your projected data to all the constellation of financial reports and the metrics and the ratios. All these things, you better have them ready. And that's going to help you convince Uline that you deserve the $500,000 trade line that you're asking for. Now, once you do that, you just got to wait for their review. Wait for a few days. You'll receive your granted net 30 account limit. This may not be $500,000, but if you apply strictly the strategy that I've just laid out in today's video, you will certainly get a comfortable trade line that fits your budget, and believe me, and that you can work with, guaranteed. Thank you so much, folks, for your attention. I really appreciate today's conversation and having this sort of it's actually a monologue, but I call it a conversation. Thank you so much for your attention. And I'm just going to quickly recap today's convo. I explained to you that if you want to build a business credit with Uline and get the $500,000 maximum trade line with the company with no fee, no personal guarantee, you need to get organized, sign up with Uline online, get to know Uline's products, their business model, their catalog of products. You need to build a relationship with the vendors and the sellers out there, and you need to the salespeople rather, not the sellers, the salespeople. You need to prepare a net 30 application package, and you need to deliver a compelling, a captivating pitch. Thank you so much for your attention once again. I will see you next time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.